Welcome, Gunrunner.
Hello everybody, Q&A the Laird here, and I've got something quite a bit different from my midweek video this week, and that's because last week, before all the schools went back here, we decided to enjoy some of the nice weather, and we went off to the seaside for a couple of days. And our destination on this occasion was Clacton-On-Sea in Essex. Very last minute thing, got a good deal, so it seemed rude not to. And while we were there, obviously as usual, I perused all the local arcades. There's plenty on offer. There's some down the pier, some quite big ones down the pier, and then there's some several on the main street as well. It's really well equipped actually for arcades, and it actually wasn't too bad. Not as good as Southend, because Southend's got loads of really cool old retro machines and a really good selection of stuff. Southend's not that far away, but yeah, it still wasn't bad. I mean, there was a lot of good new machines there, so all the usual Raw Thrills machines and quite a few Sega ones as well. So, you know, there was stuff like Cruising Blast, and there was a really good snowboarding one I played as well, which was called Extreme Winter Games or something like that. It was a Raw Thrills one. I really actually, I saw not a snowboard. What are they called? Those, oh, I can't think of the name of them now. They're like a jet ski, but they go on snow, and the name's going to come to me as soon as I stop filming this. But yeah, you're on one of them, and it's really cool. Really enjoyed that, and I beat my son at it, so he was quite annoyed. Because he absolutely hates losing to me at games. There was a time when I used to beat him all the time, but he's 15 now, so he's actually probably better at games than I am. So I take these small victories. Skidoo, that's the word I was thinking for, skidoo. So yeah, you ride skidoos. It's really good. Anyway, really enjoyed it. So yeah, there was all the usual stuff. Some of his favourites. He loves the Jurassic Park one. He loves the Walking Dead one. So yeah, they got some play. And they had the the giant Namco arcades. They had giant Pac-Man. They had giant Galaga as well. They had the giant Space Invaders as well. So I had all of those set up. I did play the giant Galaga, but unfortunately the control panel was so close to the screen. It was probably about less than a metre away from the actual screen, that it was impossible to play it because you couldn't see the whole screen at once to see everything going on. So it was a nightmare. I died in about 30 seconds. My wife did video it, but she missed off the beginning, so all she's got is me dying. So it's pointless me. I was going to include it in this video, but it's pointless because you can't really see anything. But yeah, it was really difficult to play the way they'd set it up. They'd put it in a really busy aisle. And so the control, so that's why I think they've moved the control panel so close to the screen. But yeah, they needed to put it in a corner where it had more room, because I played the Pac-Man one previously, and they'd set the thing quite far back, and so it worked really well. But yeah, they not so good the way they'd done it. But yeah, still had a lot of fun. But one thing really caught my eye in one of the arcades in the main street. I think it's called Gaiety, I think. If I remember rightly, and in that arcade they had the Pong table, the new one that's electromechanical. It's not video game, it's completely electromechanical. I remember them doing the Kickstarter for it, and seeing it and thinking about how amazingly cool it looked. And so as soon as I saw it, I had to play it. It was 50p a go, which wasn't too bad when most stuff's £1. And my son actually really likes playing Pong, as is my wife, so we stuck some money in it. It took us a while to get it working for some reason, because it kept not registering the second lot of money that we put in. But once we did, we got going, and I couldn't have been more disappointed. Unfortunately, I was expecting a really epic game of Pong and to have a lot of fun. I've got cats and bunnies all around my feet, by the way, so that's why I keep moving like that. But yeah, and yeah, the problem the because of it being electromechanical, the the angles that the ball moves at aren't as kind of not random. Random's not the right word, but there aren't as many different angles that the ball moves at when you hit it. So it tends to stick to very predefined angles as the way you hit it. And the other big problem was that the ball moves quite fast, but the paddles don't. So you've got to twist these big paddles, and you've really got to turn them to move them. It's not a quick turning process, and you just can't go and get there in time. It takes so long to move your paddle across the screen to the other end. It's almost impossible to play. I was so amazingly disappointed. I don't know if it's because that one is faulted somewhere, but it didn't seem like it. It just seemed like it was a bit rubbish, really, and not well thought out. Be interesting to see if other people have played it and found the same problem. I mean, I've got a video of it so you can see for yourself. But yeah, I thought it'd be nice to do a little intro, talk about it, and say, you know, how disappointed I was, especially as such a huge Atari fan, because the table itself looks absolutely gorgeous. It was just so rubbish to play. But anyway, I'll leave you with the footage, and you can see what the new Electro-Mechanical Pong table's all about. Can you move it? You can, can't you? You're not moving. Callum's still not playing. Really hard to play. It feels really unnatural moving the paddle. You can't really move it that quick. Nice idea, but it doesn't work particularly well. You have to kind of do it like that. That's it. Oh.